Walk with me in real time. You're here at Playa Mariana in Nicaragua, 8 kilometers south of Masachapa. I am Kevin Fleming, the Kevin Fleming, the founder of Playa Mariana, and I'm here this January 27th. It's been about 10 days since I was here last. And when you've watched some of the previous videos that we've had, you might have seen the entrance area where we're building out the well and the pump house and the entrance over there and the site trailer. But more importantly, we got some new fencing in. So from all our clearing, the results is we get some really great new posts, and they just bought some of the new barbed wire. And what comes first is they take out old. Here you can see the old. Let me show you. Take a look. So some of the old fencing that was here looked like that. All right, it was rotting, it was old. Probably been here 20 years. Okay, and you can see some of the posts in the background. And so all these posts here are all new posts that are put in, and the work that goes involved in these posts, it's a lot of work. And what happens is we put all these posts in on the perimeter of our property, and then in May, when the rainy season begins, then we plant on the inside of the post, and that's where you get all the palms and the bougainvilleas, and it starts to cover the fence, and it looks great. So here's a perfect example of how the fence looked. I gotta be careful not to fall in a hole, which I'll show you in a second, okay? But here's what the fence looked like now, I guess. I won't even say before, because this is what it looks like now. All right, this is the back entrance where we're at. I'll tell you about that in a second. So we're taking all this old fence, and literally we create these holes in the ground that go down 1 meter deep. All right, so you see the post over there, they look huge, right? But they're actually, 1 meter deep, and they create all these holes, and they dig this stuff by hand, and it goes on and on and on for almost 1 kilometer, which is the fence line of our property on the back side. All right, so in the case you're watching this for the first time, let me explain it to you. I gotta be careful not to fall in one of these holes. My wife would say, you did it again. So what happens is, at Playa Mariana, the property is 923 acres. How many acres did I say? 923, and there's a mile of beach that way. And in the past, there's a main public road that goes down that way to Masachapa and Pochimil. And when you continue down that road for another kilometer, okay, goes down another kilometer, you get to the river, which is backing 250 feet that way. And then the river separates our property to the back side, which is another 450 acres. So you could say there's about 450 acres on the front and 450 acres on the back. And over the years, the main public road that passes through the property is kind of on the backside facing this river area. And so